I've never really been one to cosplay much, but sometimes you see a video game character that's just too dang cool. No More Heroes comes to us from Grasshopper Studios in Suda51, the same guys who brought us Killer 7. Still a whole lot of killing, still a whole lot of blood, but this time around, you're one guy. And you have a frickin' lightsaber. How cool is that? It's a Wii exclusive M-rated game which are in short supply, but that's only the beginning of where it's awesome. I'm sorry, what was I doing? Oh yeah, No More Heroes.
It almost sounds like I'm still playing Super Mario Brothers. Let's stop right here. The game's name is No More Heroes. Now whether the title actually pertains to the game or not, I'm not quite sure of, but I'm worried that the word heroes is getting a bit overused. Not too long ago, I reviewed Medal of Honor Heroes 2, and before that, Guitar Hero. Plus, there's a bevy of other games that use the word heroes. Yeah, it's still going. And then, of course, there's the show Heroes, which is pure failure. I'm just joking. I've never actually seen an episode of this popular television series. Alright, 2 minutes in and I haven't even come close to starting this review. You play as Travis Touchdown in the good old city of Santa Destroy. Your weapon of choice is a beam katana that you won on an internet auction. Translation? You bought a lightsaber on eBay. Must have got it from Singapore. You kill this one guy for money, and it turns out that makes you the 11th ranked assassin in the United States. With a little help from Sylvia Crystal, the cel-shaded hotness you're looking at right now, you're on a trek to become #1. Just take a guess at how you swing your katana. If you said waggle, you are absolutely wrong. Well, halfway. You push the A button to attack, and then swing the Wiimote to finish.
Seriously, who would have thought? A Wii game with swordplay that requires you to push buttons to attack actually works and is a lot of fun. These guys are breaking the mold.
Your katana runs off of batteries, so you gotta keep an eye on the meter. To recharge, okay, I'm not even gonna go there. After every kill, slot machine reels, which is something I'm very familiar with, appear at the bottom of the screen. If you get a combination, you get these special powers and you go, like, Super Saiyan. Wrestling moves can be executed with short motion controls, so the combat controls are a fun experience. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said about driving around in town. By the way, you drive around in town, kind of like Grand Theft Auto. When you're on your bike, by the way, you have a bike, like Cloud, getting that thing to turn is kind of like getting Ninja Breadman to jump. Plus, the visuals don't exactly help the experience. It looks okay in its semi-cel shadiness, but the render for a shadow in this game is pitch black. I guess it doesn't exactly help that I've been playing Burnout Paradise simultaneously. You can't steal cars or kill hookers in Santa Destroy. The city merely acts as a connector between all the places in which you can get cash. You can take on minor assassinations or work odd jobs. These odd jobs are minigame in fashion and kinda gimmicky, but they're just as funny as the minigames in Raving Rabbids. Speaking of Raving Rabbids, this game also kinda has a scat fetish.
For example, to save your game, you stop at a toilet.
Of course, nobody beats Rareware in this department. They got a bigger scat fetish than Ubisoft and M&M. Combined. You collect all this money so you can go fight an assassin. Once you defeat him, go collect some more money so you can face the next. And don't forget to pick up your Zelda heart. You know, the one that increases your maximum health.
Right before the assassin in every level, Travis will stop, answer his cell phone, and proceed to say nothing while walking really slow. It's at these times that I thought, gee, this is really a valid use of my time. Partway through the game, I thought to myself, why not turn on the speaker on my Wiimote? And yes, you are actually getting a phone call. Kind of like one of the multiplayer modes in Red Steel.
No More Heroes has some of the best dialogue I've ever heard in a game. Runners-up being, of course, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Scarface, and Mario Party 8. Put on your roller skates, because you're going to have a good time.
It's titled, Air Force One, the First Lady Returns to the Mile High Club.
Don't tell me that you were not expecting so many zeros on that price, or that I am ripping you off or some shit.
Will you do it with me? Kid!
Oh yeah, this game's M-rated. Very M-rated. Travis Touchdown is flipping you off on the cover. I think. There's even some partial nudity and an almost nip slip. It falls somewhere between Lindsay Lohan and showgirls. The over-the-top violence reminds me of Kill Bill Volume 1.
Most reviewers would merely just tell you this, but I'll show you.
Suda51 promised that this game would be more violent than Manhunt 2, and as far as I know, nobody's really gotten back to us on this, so I guess I'll check. I guess No More Heroes wins by default, just because I can actually see what's going on. One last thing I have to address are the 8-bit sounds and looks incorporated into this game. I think they're just straight up awesome. They really take me back to a time that I can barely remember because I was way too young. No More Heroes is a truly original experience. Okay, just pretend I didn't spend the last 5 minutes comparing it to a million other things. It sets itself apart with its style and batitude. See what I did there? But the question remains, is it better than Killer 7? I'm gonna have to go with a definite yes on this one. Excuse me if I sound old-fashioned, but I actually enjoy video games in which I can actually understand what's going on. Killer 7 felt like a Super NES text-based adventure without the text, and a clown that might as well be George Clooney's character from the movie Oh Brother Where Art Thou.
Damn! We're in a tight spot.
Here's something you probably never heard in one of my reviews, a clear recommendation. No More Heroes is a definite buy if you're of age and you're just dying to see that near nip slip. This has been... Oh my god, it looks like he's masturbating for Wii TV.